for me, yeah, it's the whole of him, making it a narrative to suit his understanding, based off his own understanding. Do you understand?
Your new heads of house are Ellie and Anita.
Better glasses, calm down.
The first time this season, the heads of house finally have immunity.
Kayode must crumble, or is it Blunani? He too must crumble, or whoever that it is that is in charge of Big Brother's camera must also crumble. Like, were me not here? Me, I was here, and for the very first time in this ongoing Bigbrothernaija season 9, Kelly Ray and Cassia had their private moment in Bigbrothernaija's head of the house lounge, and they did not even show us until they are now cuddling each other to sleep. That is when they just show us that. So they want to tell me that they just cuddled each other. Nothing happened before they cuddle. Abby, they must crumble. You know what? Nelly is right. Anita is right. Tofa is right. Suj is right. Everybody is right. Anita has taken her time to explain to Suj her reason for not choosing the pairs of aces that consist of Suj and Tofa to just be their guest in the head of the house lounge. According to Nelly's reason, that if she and Suj is left in the head of the house lounge, that they are going to just do the unthinkable and they might just end up regretting it later. To me, when I just heard her say that, I was like, no. But at least Nelly is just trying to feel guilty for not choosing them. On the other hand, you see that Anita, you see that slim girl, that model girl, that one, her heart just did like stone. She did not even care to go and meet Tofa. Tofa was the one that met her, and when they were having the conversation for their reasons for not choosing the aces to just be their guest in the head of the house lounge, Tofa now asked Anita, at what point did you and Nelly make that decision not to choose us? It was the way Anita just replied, Tofa, why does that matter to you? Regardless, Tofa was shocked and was also hurting, and Anita did not even send him at all. And for the fact that the entire housemate just made them to just feel that they were not valued by the Nelita pairs, not even minding that it was the power or the influence of the S's that went ahead to campaign and convince every other guys to just vote for the Nelita pairs to be the head of the house week, hoping that they will just end that privacy with them in the head of the house lounge. Not just all about being cozy and cuddling with them, rather because they are planning to just celebrate the birthday of Anita. I think it has to do on Wednesday, the 14th of August 2024. On the other hand, did you know that for the first time ever in the ongoing Bigbrothernaija season 9, the head of the house has also won the immunity? Please clap for the pairs of Nelita that consist of Anita and Nelly. And did you hear OC, Abi, was one of them Badiwe twins, calling Onyeka an instigator? And according to OC, that Onyeka's instigating is being proactive. I am certainly going to tell you guys everything that has been happening in Biggie's house since morning, from the head of the house ballot challenge to the immunity challenge, to every gossip, to every dragging, and also how the current head of the house for week 3, speaking about the pairs of Nelitas, have shared the house chores for this week 3. Therefore, if you don't want to miss out, just watch this particular video to the very end. But before I buttress and emphasize, let me quickly say welcome back again to my most fabulous, most interesting and most intriguing channel of mine, If It's Starward. And here on my channel, my only singular obligation is to always entertain and update you guys with non-judgmental, unsentimental and unbiased analytical analysis of the ongoing Bigbrothernaija season 9. This is the first time ever you are coming across my channel. Please click on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel, and also do endeavor to turn on the notification bell that is right beside the subscribe button. Its function is to always notify you once I upload any gist that has to do with the ongoing Bigbrothernaija season 9. No lose guard. And feel free to also give this particular video a huge thumbs up and also share your thoughts in the comment section. This morning, as the beef between RUTHEE and Wani X Handy lingers on, RUTHEE was saying in the garden, having a conversation with Mayor Frosh, according to RUTHEE, that they are already ganging up against her and Flo, and she is saying that left for her, she does not even care, that she can just even fight more, she can even leave at any moment, but because of DJ Flo, who needs this more than she does, that is why she is always piping piping no. According to DJ Flo is trying to just be friends with everybody, but unlike her, say once you step on her toe, she's going to just fire back, and she could have continued with the fight, but DJ Flo is just making her to just step down a little bit. While that conversation was going on, Mayor Frosh was just down. I know Mayor Frosh is just waiting, believing that maybe he's going to just win immunity later today. Every other activity was still ongoing. CHINWE has been humbled, not just because of the custodian that was won by Wani ex-hand, who was formerly her babies, because they used to just address CHINWE as mama, whereas CHINWE in return calls them my baby. Ever since they have that fight, of which the fight happened between Chizoba and the CHINWE, Wani got involved because of CHINWE, of which Andy later cautioned Wani, and because Onyeka and Wani settled immediately, it got to CHINWE. CHINWE has been just avoiding them. And also from the question that Ebuka asked CHINWE by exposing everything CHINWE said to DJ Flo, because she was angry with Zion, he has begun to just realize that Zion was right after all by just telling her to try to be cordial with all her fellow housemates, because she does not know what is going to just happen. And now that she survived the bottom four, she does not even know what is just to come this week. Three things are just happening to her. The fact that Ebuka humbled her with that question or that exposure. Also for the fact that the entire housemate has realized that she's not only authoritative, but she is also rude. She's trying all she can to just make sure that she convinced Zion that what Ebuka said is not actually what she said, whereas it is absolutely what she said. She kept on apologizing to Zion in the garden. At the time she cried, and she kept on saying that Ebuka, he just asked that question according to what Ebuka understood that she said. No, it's according to what you said exactly. Anyway, Zion, on the other hand, is not just feeling CHINWE like that. I'm going to just state my observation. Imagine CHINWE, who has been shouting that she does not even need this relationship anymore. The same CHINWE that made us believe that she has gone to the diary room to just cry herself out and also convince people that she wants to do voluntary exit. The same CHINWE who has said that she can do absolutely without Zion. She is the one that is now very clingy with Zion. She's doing everything she can to just convince Zion that she never said what Ebuka said that she said. She kept on explaining, she kept on apologizing, and she has been moody all day. Even when she finally went upstairs to just be all on her own, DJ Flo still came to just meet her. She was still saying that is not what she said, but DJ Flo know that it is exactly what CHINWE said. Zion was the one that brought food for her. Zion will just come and check on her and then leave her to just be all by herself. Until they were called downstairs for them to come and cast their own ballot for the person that they want to be the head of the house for week 3. And guess what? CHINWE could not even campaign for them to just vote for her, because she already knew that nobody is going to listen to her, for the fact that she said that her only reason is for privacy purposes. Anyways, when it was time for her to just cast her vote, she went there, did so, and she now went back upstairs. Speaking about the head of the house ballot challenge, immediately it was 10 a.m. this morning, Big Brother asked the entire housemate to just gather in the lounge. As usual, we know already how it works. Once your pair is called to come to the arena, you are to just deliberate with your pair the particular pair you guys want to just be the head of the house for this week. Then you are to write their name. Then when the time is right, Biggie will ask you to just cast your vote. The very first pair that made their way to the arena are the pairs of Chateauriers, and they voted for Nelita. Beta also voted for Nelita, and Nelita voted for Mbadiwe twins. Double K voted for Nelita. Mbadiwe twins voted for Nelita. Flourish voted for ZINNE. The Radicals voted for Checkers. Wani X Handy voted for Nelita. ZINNE voted for Flourish. Checkers voted for Nelita. Streets voted for Nelita. Aces voted for Nelita. Out of the 12 votes that were casted by different pairs in Biggie's house, Nelita pairs got 8 votes, whereas ZINNE got 1, and Flourish got 1, Mbadiwe twins got 1, and Checkers got 1. For the very first time ever since the ongoing Bigbrothernaija season 9, the very head of the house for the week got 8 votes. Yes, it was campaigned, it was arranged, and it was agreed that they are all going to just vote for Nelita. Most people are agreed because aces took it upon themselves for them to campaign. Also to convince every other pair to vote for the pair of Nelita. And I believe most of them agreed because they just want to see how everything is certainly going to just play out. Only for Big Brother to just congratulate Anita and Nelly for being the head of the house for week 3 and now ask them to just select their guest. And lo and behold, while everybody is waiting, including me, that they are going to just call the aces first, speaking about TOFA and Suj, to my utmost surprise and shock, Nelita said that they are choosing the checkers. Even the checkers were absolutely surprised to just hear their name. Onyeka was like, I don't know how to cuddle. You mean us? That was when they realized that yes, their name was mentioned. They now decided to stand up and also join them. Even when Big Brother was asking them if they agreed to just be the guest in the head of the lounge, they were busy celebrating before they uttered yes. Biggie now told them to just leave the arena. And that was the moment they moved to the garden according by Biggie's instruction. There. Ben started cracking joke by explaining that the aces are absolutely disappointed. According to Ben, that before Nelita could even mention the name of the pairs, that she wants to just enjoy the benefit of being in the head of the house lounge, that Suj was already gearing up to just celebrate. Also, TOFA could not even wait for their name to be mentioned, only for them to just hear checkers, that the disappointment was all over their face, that their countenance was just showing that they are absolutely disappointed. In as much as they're just trying to form smile, when camera zoomed to their face, I knew that they were disappointed. The housemate kept on cracking jokes and everybody was just laughing. Even Femi David joined Ben to crack the joke. When they now returned back into the house, every segment, the pairs were gathering, no friends were gathering, no, even alliances were gathering, saying that Nelita, they do this aces bad. That was when it now got to them deeper. Nelly decided to have the conversation with Suj, convincing Suj that she does not want them to just lose guard. Hence, she decided to just avoid this privacy. And according to TOFA, Anita is here to just meet her. She was the one who went to meet Anita, of which Anita cared less about their decision. Trust Onyeka now, she cannot just stay one place. She kept on moving around, though, in as much as Mbadiwe twins have already had conversation with the S's, and Mbadiwe twins told them not to just take it too much to the heart, and they should all understand that it's all about strategies and game. Later, Nelita also had conversation with him themselves, speaking about Nelly and Anita, and Nelly was like, we are here to play a game, so do not just feel bad about our decision. What is it all about? That even as much as that Nelly has explained to Suj that Suj is still having conversations with different housemates and they're trying to just make him feel that bad. Anyway, last they go just day all right. And according to Nelly, that she just noticed that Suj was in the kitchen having a conversation with Mbadiwe twins, whereas Suj is having a different conversation with Mbadiwe twins and Onyeka. Speaking about Mbadiwe twins and Onyeka, while Onyeka was in the kitchen with Suj and TOFA, Onyeka is trying to psych them as usual, trying to just know how they are feeling and why they did not choose them. And they refused to just open up to Onyeka. Onyeka was like, but you know we are friends now. Tell me now, what do you think is the reason why they did not even choose you guys? They was like, they don't know. And Onyeka noticed that they are going to just defeat her. She was like, they said no, but actually that they decided to just choose us because they've already told you people that they just wanted it as all guests. You know now, say girls don't win custodian, girls don't win head of the house. Therefore, they should also have girls as their guests. Anyways, those people said that they just absolutely understand. That was when one of them, Mbadiwe twins, joined them in the kitchen, and he said that Onyeka is an instigator. Quote him, and I have to agree with, I think it's OC or OZ, whichever one. Yes, Onyeka is an instigator, and he also gave his reason by saying that in every conversation that Onyeka is just sitting in the middle. In every garden, they are just trying to just talk about what is going on in the house. You will find Onyeka as one of the members.
Everywhere he goes, he's always in the center.
Because my friends love to talk to me.
No, it's not everybody I talk to like this.
That's dangerous, man.
And according to one of the Bbnaija twins, that he has taken his time to just observe Onyeka yesterday. Hence, he is just saying so. And he also told Onyeka that you are not only an instigator, but you are also proactive with such. And Onyeka kept on saying, no, if you find me in any conversation in this house, then that means they are my friend. It's not like how you're just saying it to Onyeka. It's a beautiful strategy, and to Onyeka that she's just operating. But Bbnaija twins is even right. And while he was trying to just explain in a way Onyeka will understand, in as much as Onyeka already understood, Onyeka is still asking TOFA, am I in everybody's business? And TOFA was like, I don't think so. And she was like, have you ever seen me involved in a conversation of people that are not my friend? And TOFA was like, I have not seen. Now, Bbnaija twins now said that TOFA is seeing it from his own personal understanding, but according to OC, or was it OZ, it has to do it in a general understanding. And OC was absolutely right. And he went on to advise Onyeka to just stop, because by the time she's doing this with every of the housemates, that as housemates are getting evicted, that game is getting tougher, that people that you felt that you are friends with automatically become your enemies. Maybe 1 or 2 fights might just happen. Then everything she's doing will just boomerang. Onyeka kept on explaining instead of her to just hit this particular advice. Anyway, OC, or was it OZ, has already rendered his advice. If Onyeka likes, let her hit it. If she likes, let her continue to just keep on throwing the ball on the wall. Very soon, it is going to ricochet. And when that happens, it is Onyeka's forehead that is going to just suffer that. Speaking about Onyeka, she's absolutely happy that she is one of the guests in the head of the house lounge. And after the head of the house for week 3 was declared, they all moved into the lounge and a meeting was held. It was for the fact that Nelly did not even take much time for her to just chase RUTHEE and CHINWE from the kitchen, and now said that the one ex-handy are the current chef for week 3. And Nelly sent RUTHEE to just go and tidy all the excretions of the entire housemate. Yes, RUTHEE is going to walk in the toilet, and I felt CHINWE as well is going to just clean up the bathroom. They dare not even oppose, and these are one of the reasons CHINWE has been also being moody, and she's trying to just isolate herself from every other housemate. RUTHEE has been minding her personal business, but once it has to do with any house activities, you will see RUTHEE there. Just like when they gathered in the dining for them to just speak about their weekly wager, she was just there to just contribute her own ideas. And this week's wager has to do with healthy lifestyle and wellness or thereabout, and they are going to just talk about it in podcast and every other thing. I love the way they are just prepared, and I also love the way Nelly is leading. The cleanliness she's just trying to establish is top notch, and for the fact that the way she's just trying to distribute everybody's work, I love that too. I can't wait to see how her ruling is just going to be, because I have already tweeted that for the fact that the only time that she has camera time ever since she just made her way into Biggie's house is when she's just doing her usual shipping with Suge. But this time around, camera is going to just be on her, because once Big Brother said, will the head of the house, or I want the head of the house, camera will just be on Nelly. So I can't wait to see how she's going to just carry out her responsibility as the head of the house for week 3 alongside Anita. And also I noticed that Suge is trying to just withdraw for the fact that he was not choosing to just be the guest. I was like, see this housemate, they don't just want to play this game. If it has to do with Tabang, or let's assume Nelisa, or if it is Kosi, or all those housemates in a Big Brother Titan, this is the moment Suge will just take a walk and will try to just do something with RUTHEE, knowing that RUTHEE is already an enemy with Nelly, and RUTHEE will not even waste time to just welcome Suge, so that she will use Suge to just get back at Nelly, in as much as Nelly will not even send. But I would just love to see how this is just going to just play. But I know that Suge is not going to do that, because everybody is just walking on eggshell. Nobody wants to be evicted. Now, speaking about eviction, we already know that it lies in the hands of the custodian of of which this afternoon, Big Brother has already called the custodian for week 3, speaking about Wanni X Handy. And while Wanni X Handy, we are in the diary room, Big Brother explained to them all they need to know about the custodian responsibility, that if they just choose to play, that means they are eligible not to be voted this week. But if they decide to decline not to play, that means they are automatically nominated for possible eviction by Sunday. They said that they are going to play. According to Big Brother, that it used to be 3 boxes, of which the NDINNE pairs have already opened one that contains save only. They saved radicals in week 1, right? Then in week 2, the threes also picked the blue copy that has evict only, that saw the NDINNE pairs evicted last Sunday, which was week 2 or second Sunday, right? Now it's just remaining 1 tiny box. Oh, that means this custodian challenge might just even last 3 weeks. And Big Brother asked them to just open it, raise it, to just indicate that they have agreed to just carry out the custodian responsibility for week 3. At the end, they were also asked to send it back to the big box and now told them to return it back to the lounge and wait till Sunday for them to know what that contains. Then I was like, if NDINNE can have save only and the street pair had evict only, maybe they are going to just have save and replace. But come to think of it, what if at the end that their own contains like as you were, like they cannot even save, they cannot even replace, they cannot even evict. It might just be empty paper. Anyways, Sunday is this close. God keep all of us alive. We're certainly going to find out the content of their custodian responsibility. Well, camera just moving up and down while some of the housemates is just trying to just get ready or start preparing for their weekly wage tax. Others are still gossiping and discussing on why Nelly and Anita refused to just choose Suj and Tofa as their guests. Anyways, once it was 6 p.m, Big Brother told the entire housemate to just gather once again in the arena because it is time for them to just play their immunity challenge. After explaining how the game is just going to be played, he asked all of them to just return back in the lounge and start calling them pair by pair to just come to the arena to play their immunity challenge. And it has to do with the one of the pair will just stand, then the other is to just be throwing pillow on a table. If you throw and you fail, the other partner will just do either 3 jumping jacks or 5 push-up. Then that is how your other pair will keep on throwing. If they were able to just throw the 3 pillows on the table, fine. If they don't, fine. That is how they keep on playing pair by pair, pair by pair. And some were getting 2 pillows. The likes of ZINNE got 2 pillows. Flourish got 1. Checkers did not get any. I think the pairs of Double K got 2 and the pairs of Radicals got 2. It was only the pairs of Undiluted twins and Nelita got the 3 pillows correctly. So after that, Big Brother called the pairs of Nelita and Undiluted twins to come back to the arena for them to just play because there was a tie. And this was the moment Big Brother, after deliberating, told them that they actually need audience to just support them. Big Brother asked the entire housemate to just return back to the arena for them to sit, watch, and also witness the pairs that will win the immunity for week 3. And the game is very simple. There is a tray that contains series of objects. They are to just lift the tray above their heads. The tray must not come in contact with their head, and they are to just stay at that position. If at a time nobody loses, that more objects will be added in the tray, and they will continue like that until a winner is declared. And that was how they kickstart. And Big Brother said that it was the other pair that did the exercise while the other one did the throw are the ones that are to carry the tray. Therefore, Anita and the other Undiluted twins, I hardly identified them by their names unless when I looked at their belt. When one of them Undiluted twins and Anita were to just carry the tray. As they begin, before they can even carry it for 1-2 minutes, so then by the way his hand is already vibrating. I was like, when it comes to all these things, this one I know say it's going to favor a woman. It was how Anita was just carrying hers firm. She wasn't even shaking, while Nelly just giving her all the verbal and moral support. And the next thing, OC, the one that was lifting the tray was already vibrating, and by the time he was trying to just look at Anita, his head came in contact with the tray, and that was how the pairs of Anita was declared the winner for immunity of week 3, and they celebrated. Big Brother announcing the best of Anita as the winner of the immunity for week 3. He said that for the very first time ever since the commencement of the Bigbrothernaija season 9 No Lose Guard, this is the week that the head of the house is also winning immunity, and everybody screamed. It was the way Nelly and Anita was celebrating, and every housemate congratulated them because they were absolutely happy for them. It was just the way Aces also congratulated them, and I was like, fair enough. Now, can the fans of Nelita appease the fans of Aces by just voting for them, since they are not going to do any voting this week? Fair enough, right? Anyways, they have all returned back to the house, and Anita is currently having a conversation with TOFA, because I felt Nelly has already convinced Anita to just try to speak to TOFA so that TOFA might just be fine, because TOFA is really hurting for the fact that he is not going to just have privacy moments with Anita. But to me, I was like, oh, you have not noticed ever since you started speaking to Anita that Anita is never into you, unlike Nelly, who has been pretending so far to just like Suge, for her to just last in the game, or for her noticing that it may seem as though shipping is already happening in the house. And I just have to agree with, was it a DJ that was analyzing the shipping in the house, who said, and I quote, that it is only Ben and Chizoba's ship that is real, that every other ship in that house is strictly for strategic purposes. I agree. If there is another event that is ongoing in the house that I did not even emphasize, please do so by politely reminding me in the comment section. I believe so far that I have tried not only to entertain you guys, but also update you guys with every happenstance so far. Speaking about CHINWE isolating herself from every other entire housemate because of how Ebuka humbled her, and also the immunity challenge, so as the head of the house ballot challenge, and how Nelly has been carrying out the responsibility of the head of the house by sending RUTHEE to the toilet, and also CHINWE to the bathroom, whereas Wane X Handy are the latest chef for week 3. I have also told you guys on how Ben was busy cracking joke with the fact that Suge and TOFA were not selected by Nelita to be their guest in the head of the house lounge. I have also told you guys on how one of the Bbnaija twins has tried to just advise Onyeka to curtail her instigating character. Let's see if she's going to just carry that out in the absence of nothing much happening so far, because while Anita and TOFA are having conversation, TOFA has already said that he is going to just go to bed on time, that he believes that he's going to just sleep all night. I felt that if he can just have that enough sleep by tomorrow morning, he is going to just be fine, because you see, that guy is absolutely hurting for the fact that he's not going to just be in that head of the house lounge with Anita. And Anita, on the other hand, will not even have much time for him to just stay with Anita, because TOFA is already liking Anita, but Anita, on the other hand, is just trying to just be there so that TOFA will not just feel bad. Because if you look at Anita, you agree with me that Anita is never into TOFA, but she just there maybe for them to just make it feel like, oh, like it's all about Nelita pairs being in a ship with Aces pairs. And until I come your way again with another sweetest update, I am still your favorite entertainer with continuous entertaining entertainment. As I say, this is still the update of Bigbrothernaija season 9 No Lose Guard. Please, no lose guard.